What's up everyone, I'm Derknomicon and I'm here to party. Well, at least I'm going to introduce you to a build that loves to party. This is Sanguine's champion, a servant of debauchery, a consumer of the finer things in life, a connoisseur of spirits, but not of the deceased kind. This build was a request from subscriber Energy, who had humbled me with their comments, and I would like to thank Energy for the confidence boosters, and I hope that they enjoyed this build. Hell, I hope that you all enjoyed this build, and I'm looking forward to your guys' feedback. As always, there will be navigation links in the description down below for you to fast travel to certain parts of the video for your viewing pleasure. Now, let's enjoy the finer things this build has to offer. Starting off, we have the race of choice, the Dark Elves. Dark Elves start with a +5 bonus to light armor, sneak, alchemy, illusion, and alteration, along with a +10 bonus to destruction. The Dunmer race also has a unique racial power called Ancestor's Wrath, which surrounds the character in fire for 60 seconds. Lastly, they have a racial effect which grants them a natural 50% resistance to fire. Keep in mind, this is the race that I chose for my champion. If you have a different preference, I, as always, would love to hear about it in the comments down below. Alright, moving on to the standing stones, we will be going for the Mage Stone in the beginning. The Mage Stone will allow you to learn all schools of magic 20% faster, and this will help Sanguine's champion level up faster while expanding their knowledge on certain spells and magic. After leveling for a while and you feel like the Mage Stone has done its job, we will be at the fork in the road. A new standing stone must be chosen to benefit the build even further. The choices are the Lady Stone, which grants the user increased stamina and health regeneration by 25%, or the second choice being the Steed Stone, which allows the user to shrug off the weight of any armor that is being worn and increases carrying weight by 100 points. Even though this build doesn't wear any armor, the 100 points of carrying weight is nice since the build is going to be carrying around a lot of beverages. Now, let's talk about the factions that will occupy this build's time. First, we have the Companions. Yeah, they're the let's get shit done and bathe in the glory type faction, but they are housed in the most revered mead hall, and for some reason the drinks in that great hall taste so much sweeter. Plus, you do an odd job here and there and it fills your pockets with coin to buy your next batch of drinks. Next, we have the Thieves Guild, kind of the tricksters of all the factions per se. They steal what they want, when they want, or they plan heists to steal the most valuable item at that time. Most of the time while you are doing missions for this guild, you will come across many different types of beverages that have different sorts of effects, so it's a win-win. Getting paid to steal booze? Sanguine would be so proud. Lastly, we have the Dark Brotherhood. Who would a champion of Sanguine be if they didn't throw in a little chaos to mix things up? Plus there is gold to be made at other people's expense. Now, as for the Civil War nonsense, pick whichever side you wish to join, or have the Imperials and the Stormcloaks settle their differences at the dinner table hosted by none other than the Greybeards. Also, when it comes to the Dawnguard DLC, don't side with the followers of another Daedric Prince, especially those who follow Molag Bal. Alright, moving on to the stats of the build, we will be putting 40% in both health and magicka, and the remaining 20% into stamina. Now onto the gear. Starting from the top, we won't be wearing anything on our head because why hide something so beautiful, am I right? Next we have the Black Mage Robes, which will grant us an increase in magic regeneration by 50%. On our hands and feet we will be using the Shrouded Hand Wraps and the Shrouded Shoes. The Shrouded Hand Wraps will allow our one-handed sneak attacks to do double damage, and the Shrouded Shoes muffle our movement. Lastly, for the jewelry, we will have the Ring of Pure Mixtures, which makes our crafted potions 12% more powerful, and our necklace will be the Galdura Amulet, which grants us plus 30 points to our health, magicka, and stamina. Time to go over the skills, which makes the build. First, in Alteration skill tree, we will be going with Novice up to Expert, Alteration Dual Casting, all 3 of Mage Armor, all 3 of Magic Resistance, Stability, and Atronach. In Conjuration, Novice to Apprentice, Mystic Binding, Soul Stealer, 1 of 2 of the Summoner, Atramency, Elemental Potency, and Twin Souls. In the Sneak skill tree, all 5 of Stealth, Muffled Movement, Light Foot, Silent Roll, Silence, and Shadow Warrior. In the Speech skill tree, all 5 of Haggling, Bribery, Persuasion, Allure, Merchant, Investor, Fence, and Master Trader. And then lastly in the Alchemy skill tree, all 5 of Alchemist, Physician, Poisoner, Benefactor, Concentrated Poison, Green Thumb, and Snake Blood. Now, as far as followers go, Sanguine's champion is all about having a good time with others. But that's as far as it goes. When this build is out in the wilderness, he can't mess with others when there's a possibility they will muck it up. Sanguine's champion will rely on the Dremora that get conjured from Sanguine's roast to clear out enemies. And as for the pack mule of the group, this build will get the Dremora Butler from the Dragonborn DLC. The butler only lasts for 15 seconds at a time, but he will hold all the booty and booze you find during your journey through Skyrim. And lastly, we have the spells Sanguine's champion will use. In Alteration, we will be utilizing Ebony Flesh for added armor for those heated battles. In Conjuration, we will use Bound Dagger and Soul Trap. That way we can keep Sanguine's Rose charged. Ooh, I almost forgot. Since we put points in Alchemy, I forgot to tell you about the special brew that Sanguine's champion drinks to buff his Conjuration. The ingredients are Blue Mountain Flower, wheat, and lavender. I sort of call it Sanguine's Delight. This is a fortified Conjuration potion that will help increase the duration of the Dremora spawned from Sanguine's Rose. Alright guys and gals, there it is, Sanguine's champion. I hope you enjoyed today's build, and I can't wait to hear about your thoughts on it down below. I thank you for watching. Please give the video a like or dislike, possibly share it with friends and family who might enjoy this type of character build, and I will see you in the next video.